Maximum Apocalypse! Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Thanks for joining me and thanks for coming to our new episode of, or next episode rather, of Maximum Apocalypse. We're playing series number 2 where we're now trying to play the scenario, collect samples. We are in the middle of that right now and going to continue on with one small correction to discuss. When you scavenge an area, and I didn't really spot this in the rules right away, but it is true and does exist, and I want to thank one of my viewers for pointing it out, that you can only do it once per turn, per round. So you can't just camp on a place and just scavenge. You got to come back to it. So that's okay. That's not the end of the world. We will continue on from there, guys. We're about to take our next set of turns with our hunter, who's got a big zombie soldier, nearly dead zombie soldier in front of us. I think one action with our machete, and we're going to do that in. So let's get started right away with our turns. And first off, I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. It is now the 26th of December 2018, and I say that in the event that you're watching this 5 years from now or something like that. We're heading into New Year's. I'm off at this point in time, so I'm trying to get some extra work done on the channel, just doing some filming for you guys, seeing some games. I got a little bit of a surprise for you this weekend. I hope I should be able to get to the table and get done, or this coming week, so we'll see what that looks like. Anyway, let's get started right away with the turn of our hunter. Again, as I always say, if you have any rules, questions, or anything, please go back to the first video in the series, and we'll start from there. You'll see all the things that you need to do. But we're going to start with our turn order, which is spawn monsters. We're going to roll 2 dice. We do have quite a few out, so I need to look at numbers as I roll. So we got an 11. I do not believe there's an 11 on the board. Let me see, 3, 3, 6, 2, 9, 9, 6, 5. So no 11. We did not spawn a new monster. Then we're going to draw our card. We got Snare, deal 2 damage to a target and stun that target until the start of your next turn. That's pretty good. I like that one a lot. Now we're going to get to take our actions. Well, our first action is we're going to use our machete. So I got our 4 action cubes here. I'm just going to put one aside to let us know we're going to do 3 damage to the zombie soldier that's in front of us. That will kill the zombie soldier and gives us our 2 zombie soldier samples that we need to complete this scenario. So we no longer need any zombie soldier samples. The rest will just get discarded. Alright, that was action number 1 for her. She is in the shelter, so I think for action number 2 we're going to recon. So we're going to take her second action to recon. And we don't have a lot of choices. She's going to recon here. She gets to turn over 2 tiles of the hospital. On entering, restore her health. This is good because she is hurt. That is a great place to be there. And if we end our turn there, we gain an additional 2 health for staying there. And then we're also going to do this one. Ooh, the hospital is a good one. I'll tell you that right now. And the police station. On reveal, get a free scavenge, but we're not going to get a free scavenge because of her special ability, which is the actions flip 2 adjacent map tiles without triggering the effect. So we don't get that bonus effect, unfortunately. However, for our next action, we are going to move to the hospital. When we enter there, we're going to gain 1 health, so I'm going to take that 5 that she's got on her. She's got 5 damage now. It's going to go down to 4. Then we're going to get another 2 back at the end of the turn because she is going to then scavenge that space. It is a red space, so we're going to draw from the red pile here and see what we get. Some more food. Oh, wait. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm going to shuffle this back in. I just remembered something. See, that's what happens when I wait in between turns. I'm going to shuffle this back in, guys. And the reason being is her last action was not going to be to do that. Her last action was going to actually be to eat the food she already had. We need this. We're going to need some chariots and some... I think that's supposed to be Fanta, but it's Funta, and some Scrappy and Snackers. We're going to eat those up, and that's going to reduce her hunger to 1. So we needed to do that. That was important. Okay, and that's going to be the end of her turn. Alright, so that was not a bad turn. At the end of her turn, we are going to do 2 things. First off, we're going to increase her hunger back up to 2, unfortunately, so she's already getting hungry again. And then we're going to take 2 off of the damage for being in the hospital at the end of our turn. That's going to end her turn. She's got nothing to fight, so we're okay there. Now we're moving on to the gunslinger. So let's roll first for monsters and see what we get. We get a 6, a 9. So 9. We're going to have definitely a monster pop up. Unfortunately, right where I wanted him to go to. So we're going to put a monster token both here in the gas station, as you can see, that's a 9, and in the bandit camp up here, that is also a 9. And then we're going to get to draw a card. He has quite a few cards out. We got trigger happy, may take 2 additional actions this turn. Might use that. Now we're going to get into our actions. Now, how many cards do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're okay. We're going to take our first action, use one of those cards. I'm going to eat some food first, just so I don't forget about it. That is going. He's going to reduce his hunger down to 2. So we're okay there. He's only got 1 bullet. We're going to definitely need to use some ammunition soon. But I think we're actually going to go into the gas station. 1 is because we know there's gas there. And 2, we haven't gotten any of the gas out of the thing. It's kind of crazy. Which is another reason I haven't bothered to equip our hunter's motorcycle. Anyway, we're going to, I think, we do have enough. Yeah, we can actually take out some things. So we're going to go there. Yeah, we're going to pop over to here. Now, I could try to avoid that guy. I think I could. I just don't know if I want to. Our stealth is a 7. I'm not sure. Let me think about that. I think I want to take him, but I just want to be sure. I'm not going to do the stealth test. We're going to draw the monster and fight it. So here we go. By the way, that's our second action. I need to remember that we've used 2 now. And a zombie spitter. That's good because we need one of those to complete what our requirements are. And it says deal damage to all players in range. So we're going to put that there. And that token comes off. So we now have the zombie spitter in front of us. Now we got 2 actions to try and kill it, I think. So the first thing that we're going to do, we're going to have more than 2 actions because we're going to take, it says you may take 2 additional actions, but it costs 1, so you actually get 1 additional action. I think we're going to, so we don't take damage, what we're going to do first is we're going to play a card. We're going to do Lasso. It's a mid-range attack. Now if you remember, mid-range can still attack its own space. If you look at the range card, you can see that's it right there. So we're going to Lasso the spitter. It says stun a monster and move it in front of you. Well, it's already in front of us, so it's just stunned, meaning we won't take damage from it this turn. I think to mark that, I'll just turn it sideways. We know what that's called. That's good because then that was our third. For our fourth action, we are going to play Trigger Happy. It'll give us 2 more actions, so we're going to play that. I'm going to put these aside. We got 2 more to go. Now, action number 1 is going to be shoot our Colt pistol at. That's the last of our ammo from our Colt at the spitter. That's going to put 2 damage on the spitter from the pistol. That's not great, but it's not bad either. And then I think it's stun this turn, so we might spend our last turn scavenging. I do have an ammunition card. We're going to do that. We're going to spend our last action to fully upgrade, and we're going to use this ammo card to get 4 more bullets into our Colt pistol. Because that's the only weapon we have right now. So I'm going to put 4 more bullets back on the Colt. We're at the end of our turn. We would normally take damage. We increase our hunger up to 3. We would normally take damage, but we're not because it's stunned, so I'm just going to turn it right side up and know that we have completed our turn. Now we're going to go back to the hunter. Well, the hunter is still in the hospital, so we're not going to recover any health from entering, but if we do stay there, we might recover some more health. I don't know that we're going to stay there, that is. But I do think we do have a long-range attack that could basically help the hunter, our other character, quite a bit. So let's go and roll for monsters first. The thing I am glad about is the monsters don't move. A 3. We got a couple of 3s, so monster tokens are going down. Oh, no. She's actually now facing a creature right there, so we're going to have to draw an enemy card. See, she's got a zombie walker in front of her. Not too bad. It's only a 4-point monster. We can take care of that pretty quickly with her actions. Then we're going to draw a card. Camouflage. This is the one I misplayed last time. It adds 2 to our stealth value, but it's not that great. I don't like it very much. Then I think what we're going to do from that point is we are going to first yeah, I think, let's see, we got 4 actions to take with her. I think for the first one, well, we can use 2 just to machete down the zombie walker. So let's do that. We're going to spend 2 actions that'll be 6 points. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. The machete or the bow will take out this zombie walker. That means we now have 2 zombie walkers in our pool for resources as well. So we got that. Sample that took 2 of our actions. Next up, I think, let's see. So that's this resourceful only affects gear. There's no gear in our pile. I want the food, actually, which would be nice. We have spare parts which do give us discards. I think, so that was 2 actions. We have 2 actions left to go. Do I help our gunslinger with the spitter? or do I allow... He's going to be able to kill it. I don't think we're going to worry about that. So I think for her third action, she's going to actually scavenge. We're just going to pop right over here, draw a card. We need to do that. Fuel, finally. Okay, we got some fuel. This automatically gets equipped. So we got 1, 2, 3 out of our 5 possible things that we can equip now. It's like this. We got the machete, the bow, the backpack gives us an extra 1. We got a fuel, so we got 3 out of 5. Okay, I'll take it. That's good. And now I know that now because I didn't play last time correctly. It says equip immediately as a free action or discard. We're keeping it. We need 4 of them to get out of here. So that's kind of helpful. Now we can only do that there once. We got 1 more action. I could just shoot it. Yeah, I think for her last action, because the bow doesn't require any... Oh wait, it's mid-range. We can't shoot it with the bow. It's too far away. I'd have to use the headshot and just kill it outright. Which, yeah, I don't know if I want to do... Let's see. I mean, the gunslinger's going to be able to kill it. We do have an action. We could move, or... Yeah, we could move. Start heading to the police station. Remember, we got to get back to the van, so we don't want to get too far away. If we stay there, we're going to heal. So I think we're going to stay there for sure. And we could discard 2 cards to draw a card, because there's a couple cards in my deck I'm not really too keen on. And if I need them later, I have the resourceful cards to draw them out. So I think we're going to do this free action before we tidy up here, which is discard 2 cards. We could just draw a card with our action. That might be useful. Let's do that. So we're going to discard 2 cards. We're going to get rid of the camouflage and the extra bow. We don't need it right now. Those are going to go in the discard pile. It's going to allow us to draw another card, which is another backpack. Fantastic. So we'll be able to equip that next turn. I'm not going to worry about it this turn. Because for our... Well, we could just equip it for an action. I don't know. I want to stay at the hospital to finish healing. Okay, let's do this. We will... We're going to draw another card. Let's get another card. So we'll use our last action to draw a card. It's another motorcycle. We'll be able to get rid of that next turn. We don't need it. And then, since we ended our turn in the hospital, we will take away the 2 damage that she received. Then we're going to increase our hunger. She is going to go hungry unless we get some cards out that allow her to do something again, get some food. We got snares, but that doesn't help us. That just deals damage to enemies. Okay, that is the end of her turn. So let's go back to our gunslinger. Okay, gunslinger, let's see what kind of trouble we get into with monsters. A 2. I don't believe there are any 2s. There are no 2s on the board, so the gunslinger did not spawn a monster. So, let's see. First 2 actions. We're going to use the first 2 actions and 2 bullets to basically do in the spitter. That'll be 4 more points, enough to kill it. It is gone. And now we have 2 of those in our pile, too. So what are we missing? We have 2 walkers, 2 soldiers, 2 spitters. We need 2 dogs. We just need the 2 dogs. That's all we need. So we got to get some zombie dogs out on the board, guys. That was 2 of our actions. Let's see. What do we want to do? We're in the rest space, so I think now we're going to spend an action to scavenge at the gas station, see if we can get some more gas. We do not. We got some binoculars. We can equip those. We don't have anything equipped yet, so we'll do that. We're going to then spend our last action to equip that. You know what we're going to do? We're going to spend our last action to do this. We're going to use the spare parts to get something out of a discard pile. And the thing, it doesn't say what it says, retrieve a card from the discard pile. So we're going to retrieve this. Get the big food card that we found some additional food. We were able to salvage. She didn't eat. Apparently the hunter did not eat all the chariot cereal and didn't drink all the Fanta. So that's that. And that's going to be the end of his turn. So we're going to increase hunger to 4. There's nothing to fight. We just increase our hunger up to 4, and we are good to go. I've been able to keep starvation down. I hope I can continue to do that. All right, quick turn for our guy, the gunslinger. Very quick turn. We got to move around. We got more stuff to do. Monsters are going to spawn our space pretty soon, I think. If we're not careful, we're going to have to fight our way back to the van. But we're going to definitely do some more exploration, I believe. All right, let's go back. Continue on. We'll go back to the hunter. Let's see about some monster spawns there. 9s. Okay, that is going to be... Oh, man. All right. We know we now have 2 monsters here in the bandit camp, and he spawned 1, so it's just going to draw in front of him, and we get our first zombie dog. They're not too bad. Just 5 hits and 4 damage. So he can kill that easily with his pistol right now. Of course, we're going to run out of ammo again, so we got to be careful of that. All right. Okay, that is it for the monster spawns. For her, now she's going to start to take her actions. We get to draw a card, which is, a flaming arrow mid-range, but we need to apply 3 gas to it. After, deal 5 damage to a target, but once we do, we get to equip this forever. As an action, then we can do this 5 damage to additional targets. It's pretty nasty. We'll see how that plays out. Okay, for her first action, what will she do? Well, I think we're going to, action number 1, equip the backpack. Okay, we got another backpack now. Now we can hold a whole bunch of stuff. Action number 2, she's going to scavenge. We're going to bleed this gas station. I'll tell you, oh, it's an ambush, so she now has a creature on her. Discard that and draw a monster. What do we get? A zombie soldier appears in front of our hunter. That is no bueno. That is pretty nasty. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Alright, well, here's what we're going to do. Third action. Now that she knows it's there, she's set some snares. It's mid-range. It says deal 2 damage to a target and stun that target until the start of your next turn. So, we'll just turn him like this to know that he's stunned, and we'll put 2 damage on him. That was our third action. And our fourth action, we don't have any food. That's a no bueno. So I think what we'll do, we're going to get rid of the motorcycles. We're not going to use them, I don't think. I think we're going to put them back. So we're going to discard 2 to draw a card. That's a free action, by the way. We got another flaming arrows. And then we're going to spend our final action to machete the zombie soldier in the snare. We're going to try and get it in the snare so it's really wounded and done in. And that is it for her. That is all 4 actions. We're fighting our way through this. Again, this is a very easy scenario, so I don't expect we're going to lose it, but we could. You never know. Never know. Alright, that is going to be the end of her turn. Let's go back to our gunslinger now. Note, if the hunter was still damaged, she would have healed 2 at the hospital at the end of her turn, but she's not. So, okay, let's roll for critters, see what we get. 5, 7. Do we have any 7s on the board? It looks like the answer is no, we do not. Okay, good. No monster spawns from the... that means we're going to get to do some moving around a bit. Okay. Well, I think the first thing we're going to do is then draw our card and see what we get. Revolver. Ooh, I like that. We're equipping this bad boy. Action, deal 2 damage to a target. You may spend another ammo to attack an additional target right away. As in the same action, I just spend ammo. So I think for his first action, we're going to equip the revolver. So he's got the Colt pistol and the revolver. He can't carry too much more. The Colt actually doesn't count as anything, but we're going to put 6 ammo on the Colt. That's pretty good. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we do have to deal with the zombie dog. It's got 5. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to first scavenge the gas station. Well, second action, scavenge the gas station. I think we'll see what we get. Ooh, medical supplies. That's helpful. He is hurt, but not badly, so we'll just keep that. For his fourth action, well, we're going to get attacked by the dog if I eat right now, but I think I need... No, we'll wait one more turn. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to attack with the revolver. Action number 3, right? We did draw, equip, scavenge, and then we're going to use a bullet to do 2 points of damage. And then because of this special ability, we'll use another bullet to do another 2 points of damage. Oops, that's a 1, a 2. Where's 2? We're to have put 4 on the dog. And we still have 1 action left. So I think we'll use 1 point from our Colt pistol to do another point of damage. Or another 2 points of damage, rather. And that kills our first zombie dog. Good. We are almost there, guys. Almost there. I just need 1 more zombie dog to complete our samples. And then the gas. We're lacking gas. Okay, so we don't want to lack gas, right? That is all of his actions, so we do not have to worry about him taking any further damage. He is not at the hospital, though, so he's going to go up to 4 hunger. And that's going to be 5 hunger, rather, right? He was at 4? Yeah. 5 hunger, and that's going to be the end of his turn. Okay, we'll keep going. We're going to go another round. We'll go back to the hunter. This creature was stunned until the beginning of her next turn, so it's no longer stunned. Zombie soldier has found its way out of the snare, but it's almost dead. It's got 7 out of 8. Or, sorry, 5 out of 8. So we just needed 3. Rolled a 5 and 8. We do have an 8 on the board, don't we? I think we do. I thought I saw an 8. 6, 3, 3, 6, 9, 9, 2, 6, 3, 5, 6. No, we do not. Oh, an 8. The forest right here. Okay, the forest here is an 8. So there's now 2 monsters up on the forest right here. We hear them. They're out there, but they're not attacking us. All right, now we'll get on with her card draw. Let's see what she gets. She gets another bow. We don't need that. Okay. We need food is what we need. So she's going to have to move to a space, maybe the farm. And maybe she'll stealth through there to see if we can find a monster. But first, she's going to use her machete for her first action. We're going to take that. That's 3 points of damage. That's enough to kill the soldier. It's got 5 on it now, so she kills the zombie soldier. And it is now just going in the discard pile because we don't need any more zombie soldiers. But she did take it out. Next up, yeah, I think she's going to move to... I was trying to keep the 2 characters in range of each other, but we need food. So she's going to move to the farm, which will put her here. That's an action. Action number 2. And now she can make a stealth check. She does have a 9 stealth. So let's see. Let's see. If we roll over that, then she... Okay, she stealthed out of there, but let me think about that. I don't know. I still need a dog. I need a zombie dog. Do I want her to get it? So we rolled a 4, which is really low, but I did want to remind you that for every token that we have in there, it reduces their stealth chance by 1. So for her third action, she's going to draw a card, and she got some food. That is very good. We'll need that. For her fourth action, she can't draw any more cards there. We don't have any creatures. She could move to the city street and just fight something, or she could move back to the gas station with her last action. Or, yeah, that's really all there is. I do think we're going to get rid of one of the flame arrows and the bow again as a free action to draw another card for her. Another snare. That's better for us. Okay, I like that better. And then for her last action, what do? We need fuel. So we're going to move back to the gas station. We're going to go back and look for fuel. We're just going to move back there as our last action. That's going to end her turn. She is going to increase her stealth to 4. We could continue moving down, but honestly, we're so close. I just want to get that zombie dog, get the gas, and get out of here. I'm not sure if we should continue to explore or not. But let's move on to the gunslinger. Seeing a problem with staying concentrated in there is we're spawning all these monsters. We're not taking care of them. We're not discovering new tiles. So we got a 4. There actually are no 4s. Let me see. 3, 5, 6, 9, 9, 2, 6, 3, 3, 8. Okay, no 4s. So he did not spawn anything. He is... Oh, wait. I moved the wrong dude. Oh, man, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's say she moved to the shelter. She did not get that food. I got to put the food back in the deck, the green deck, because she didn't have anything with her. So we would have scavenged. Actually, she would have. Let's just say she scavenged at the right there. Sorry, wrong one. At the red. There we go. Some supplies. Okay. Oops, I moved the wrong guy. Got to pay attention. She never left the hospital, guys. Again. I did move her to the shelter and move her back just because that would solve the problem, but we really shouldn't have done that. But anyway, we're going to then take the gunslinger. He rolled a 4. He didn't spawn anything. We're going to draw a new card. Bulletproof vest. Ooh, we got to get that one in play, don't we? We do. But he won't be able to hold much, so we're going to hold on to that for the moment. He's also got his ranger hat. We're fine. Need backpacks or something. Okay, he is then going to use his first action to explore that space, and he got gas, which we're going to equip immediately. Now we have 2 gas cans, and then I think he will actually then use this another action to eat the food that he got. Good for him. We're going to have to move the hunter next turn. She's going to start to starve. That reduces this down to 1. For the hunger down to 1 for the gunslinger. He's all nice and fed. Then I believe we could go load the gas into the van, move up and start clearing the monsters out. But if we enter, we have to discard an equipment card or take 5 damage at the bandit camp. That where the van is actually in a really bad spot because we have the forest on one side and the bandit camp on the other. 2 bandit camps on the other side. So I think what we'll do is we'll move to the farm. We're going to move to the farm. He is going to try and make a stealth check. Now he needs a 7, so it's a 6 right now. Rolled a 6 exactly, so I think I don't remember if it's equal to or greater or lower, but let's see. Stealth test, rolled 2 dice. The combined rolls less than or equal to. Okay, so he didn't draw the monster, and now that he's there, he will. That was his third action. No, first. Yeah. Third action. He will scavenge there. He gets a food. It's just a 1-point food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're good on stuff, and then. What will he do next? He's going to move down to the city street. He's going to spend his last action to move here, which he will then draw an enemy. A zombie spitter. Well, we didn't want that, but that's okay. It's not going to go right now. Oh, it will, actually. That was a bad move. It's going to attack us this turn. I can't really do much about it. But we have stuff. It's going to deal damage to all players in range, which, oh, I just moved in. I did not move into the range of the hunter. She's over here 2 away. It would be right if it was right there. All right, well, let's end his turn then. He's got enough health. He's fine. We're going to move that to 2, but then it's going to spit for 2, so he takes an additional 2 points of damage. He can equip his Ranger's hat and get rid of most of that in one shot. And that it's going to end his turn then. Okay, I guess we could take one more turn. We'll take one more turn. Keep things going. Apologies for moving the wrong person. The hunter is going to go next. Let's roll for her monster spawning. 6. We do have 6s. I'm sure of it. We do. The van is going to get a monster token. Now we know we got to kill things at the van. And we draw a monster in the space with the gunslinger right here. And we put one at the police station. So there's a monster there. And the gunslinger gets a second monster. A zombie dog. That's good. We'll take that. So now the gunslinger has 2 monsters with him. Okay, and then she's going to take her actions after we draw a new card for her. Let's see. We get Cover of Night. Draw 3 cards from any scavenge deck. Discard 2 and keep 1. Okay. Or discard 1 of them. Okay, so we can do that. The red deck is depleted, so we got to move somewhere else. I think the first thing that we're going to do is she is going to play a card for her first actual action, which is going to be this headshot card. Deal 6 damage to a target. She's going to nail the zombie spitter from the hospital roof. Take it out. It's just enough damage to kill it, so it is gone. That will only leave the zombie dog for the gunslinger to deal with. And then I think she's going to actually just move blindly for her second action into here. See what we get. Oh, good. The grocery store. That's a good one. On reveal, free scavenge. So we get to do a free scavenge there because we moved on and revealed it. She gets 2 food. That is good. She needs it because we're at 4. And then she's going to, for her third action, she will play this card, Cover of Night, which will allow her to draw 3 cards. She's going to have to discard 1 of them. What does she get? Let's see. We get a fuel, a flashlight, and food. We'll definitely keep the fuel. Let me check her backpack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, she's fine. And then we got a flashlight and some more food. I think we'll keep the food. The flashlight, whenever you take a scavenge action, draw... Oh, but do we put the food? Well, we discard the food. I don't know, guys. It's only a 1 food. I think we'll discard that and keep the flashlight so we can equip it. Now we got 3 of the 4 cans of gas, but we still need to kill this zombie dog and then get back. So we have 1 more action left, right? Because let me see. 1, 2, move, 3. Yep, we got 1 more action left. What shall we do? What shall we do? We'll move back to the hospital. Yeah? Yeah, we'll move back to the hospital. So for last action, she moves back here. Doesn't help her any, but we're heading back toward the van, basically, so we can start to gas it up. Because then the... oh, wait, we still need 1 more gas can, don't we? We do. We need 1 more... I thought there were 4 in that deck. Why are we missing 1? Okay, well, let's just continue on. I think... because we depleted the red deck. I'm pretty sure I didn't get rid of any gas. Nope. Well, we'll continue. Maybe 1 moved over by accident into one of the other decks. They're stacked right next to each other. But we'll keep playing the way it is. Yeah, we're going to make it. We're fine. All right. So, next up, we're going to roll for the gunslinger. He rolls a 3. That means he's going to have another monster on him. And let me see. Monster tokens. Yes, we're going to have a monster token on the farm in between the... Oh, remember, I'm doing the gunslinger. He's here, so he didn't. But we do draw a monster on our hunter, actually. Just looking through. More 3s. Yep. Another one here, up here with this guy. So we got bunches of monsters coming on. And then we got a monster spawn here at the hospital with the hunter. It's going to be a zombie walker. She can take it. Okay, that is it for that. Then he's going to get to draw a card. Our guy, gunslinger, he's going to get to draw a card. Guns blazing, mid-range, empty all of your weapons to deal 5 plus X damage, where X is the amount of ammo discarded. Well, that would be a lot if we needed to, but we don't. We'll save that for a boss. And we don't have any monsters on it. We have the zombie dog. We need to kill it. So, deal 1 target 3 damage and up to... Yeah, it's not worth it. We need to do 5 damage. I could... We don't have any ammo. We're in a red space. We're going to have to move anyway. Go back to the green spot. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's see. So his first action, he is going to equip the Ranger's Hat. Increases damage by 1, and it helps him recover 3, so he's got only 1 damage on him now. And he's equipped that. Let me check his inventory. 1, 2, 3. He's got 1 more inventory slot. We could do the bulletproof vest, but I want to save it for some gas perhaps. Yup, maybe. Okay, next up we are then going to let's see. So we could deal 1 damage, do 1 target, 3 damage, and up to 3 other targets on the same tile, 2 damage. Yeah, here's what we're going to do, I think. We're going to then move first, so that our first action, second action, we're going to move here. I'm going to try and stealth past those guys. I'm trying to make my way to the van. I want to, I should kill the zombie dog, but I think I'm going to leave the zombie dog. This is hard, guys. Hard to, yeah. Alright, let's stealth past there. We did not, because those 2 creatures are there, so we're going to pull up 2 more creatures on our guy. And let's see what we get. Well, clearing the way. A zombie dog and a zombie walker. We got 2 actions left now. Alright, I equipped. We haven't done anything else. Yeah, okay. And got 2 actions. What do? We could lob the grenade now. That would be actually really effective. So I think our third action, we're going to lob this grenade. It's mid-range attack. Deal 1 target 3 damage, others 2. So we will deal 3 to the one of the zombie dogs and 2 to both of the zombie dog and the zombie walker. That means with the bow, the hunter can easily kill the zombie dog if she gets within mid-range, which we're close. All right. 1 more action left. Let's see. I could shoot the walker and kill it. He's going to take damage this turn. Or I could equip the bulletproof vest and reduce our damage by 1. Can also eat. I got 1 food to eat, but I think we're okay there right now. Let's see. 1 more action. What do we do with it, guys? Well, I could take 2 more actions. I could play our other trigger happy. You may take 2 additional actions this turn. Let's do that. Gives us 2 actions to play with here. I got healing. Okay, here's what we're going to do with it. We're going to take the spare parts. We're going to discard those to get a card out of a discard pile. It says recover any cards. We're going to take the grenade back. And then we're going to use our last action to huck the grenade again. We found another grenade and hucked it. I don't see why we couldn't do that. That's going to, we'll spend another 3 on the zombie dog. This one is dead, so we completed our task there. This one will have 2 points on it, and this will then kill the zombie walker as well, and that just goes in the general discard. That was a pretty good turn for him, and we are done. Okay, well, we still have to take a hit. It's a pretty big one, actually, because we're going to take 4 points of damage. So that is 4 points on our gunslinger. He's now got 5 out of 28, so he's still fine. We're going to increase his hunger to 3. We got a food, so I think we're going to be okay there too. We might need some additional food. He's in a green space, so maybe next turn he can scavenge. That's going to be the end of the turn, and I think we'll call that a wrap on this round, guys. That will give us enough stuff to chew on there. So that was just several turns. We got through it. We're getting close, I think. If I can get the hunter to the van, she's going to load up the van with gas. We do need some more gas. Our guy, the gunslinger, is going to search the green deck on the way. I don't remember if the green deck even has any gas in it. I hope so. It does. It has 2 fuel, so we should be okay there. And we'll be able to get back to the van with the fuel. We've accomplished everything. We've got all the samples that we need. 2 of each. 2 zombie dogs, 2 walkers, 2 zombie soldiers, and 2 zombie spitters. Just got to get back and get done. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'm probably going to finish this up in the next episode, and I got a treat for you. So I hope you enjoy that too. Really enjoying Maximum Apocalypse. I wish the remainder of it got here now because I continue play another scenario out of the new box. But let's continue with this, and I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Thanks. I hope you're having a great holiday. Take care. See you soon.